Hi, welcome to another Behind the Message. I'm here with Hugh again, and this time we're going to be looking at hearing from God. So, Hugh, hearing from God, prophecy is a subject that they think, oh, maybe I have to find someone who's got a prophetic gift. Is this series about everyone being able to access prophecy and hear from God for themselves?
Yeah, that's very much the line I take in this. I do recognise that there are people with prophetic gifts, and in fact, one of the parts of the series we look at that in some depth. But generally speaking, I want to encourage people that, you can hear from God. And I think one of the things that often gets missed when people are talking about the prophetic, it is really about hearing from God, not speaking what just comes out of your head. So a lot of it just comes back to that, making sure that people are hearing from God accurately.
Yeah. Okay. And with the whole, I know in this series you kind of go from Old Testament through Jesus' time into New Testament and some of Paul's letters. And how do you see that the prophetic had changed, or did it all stay the same all the way through?
Oh, that's quite interesting. I do actually go back to the Old Testament in the end to look at a couple of things as well. But no, there's a very clear progression. When Jesus is talking, he says, "My sheep hear my voice." He's implying that, everyone can hear from God. And that's really important, because in the Old Testament you needed an intermediary, basically. You'd hear from God if someone was a prophetic voice that was speaking into your life. But that emphasis that comes with Jesus marks a really big shift. So the church should be a prophetic company, really. People are hearing from God and able to, not in some dramatic "thus saith the Lord" kind of way necessarily, but just being able to speak relevant words into people's lives because they've heard what the Lord really wants to say into that person's life.
Great. Well, if that sounds like something you're interested in, you can go to Hugh's website now. It's hughosgood.com, and you can download this series. And also follow Hugh on Twitter and like his Facebook page. But stay in touch, be blessed, and we'll see you next time for Behind the Message.